welcome to Oral, openly real advice for lovers. My name is Ashley. This is my derpy friend, Jules.
Hello.
Today we're going to be talking about what it's like to live in a poly relationship. She's been poly for how many years?
Basically, as long as I can remember.
Oh, wow. Okay. So before it was popular.
Before there was a word for it.
And so I'm just going to jump right into it. So when did you have your first poly relationship?
That would have been in my first marriage. It was mainly about having multiple long-term relationships. So it's very much about maintaining multiple connections. And we do that every day with friendships and coworkers, and I just really have never put a limit on what that needs to look like. And I let relationships be organic. If physicality comes into it, then that's fine too.
That makes sense. Has it ever failed?
Well, yeah. She really didn't want to set up a structure and framework of everyone's comfort. And so she was basically like, I'm just going to go do what I want and screw you.
This was your first marriage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
she wouldn't communicate with you first what she wanted?
No.
So she would just go bone everybody?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
No bueno.
Which is, basically cheating.
Cheating, yeah.
Although I might be okay with things, I still need to, be okay with the situations and, have my comforts addressed. And, it's a lot of fucking communication.
Yeah, communication, guys. Remember, it's the name of the game.
Really?
It really is, especially with poly. Oh, God. I communicate a lot, but that would just probably exhaust me.
It's a lot of fucking work.
I couldn't imagine. I mean, I met a couple when I lived in Long Beach, and they were supposedly poly, from what I was told. Me and the guy were seeing each other for a minute, and then his wife contacted me and was just like, she had to apologize for him to me. Like,
wow.
Yeah, I was not happy. So it's like, I feel like those kind of people give, like, the poly community a bad name, because, like, she had to tell me, no, we're not poly. I don't know why he told you that.
That sounds shitty shades of 50.
Shitty shades of 50, very nice. The poly community, I feel like y'all have just, like, really big hearts and, like, a lot of love to give, but, like, people like that just give you guys a bad name. It's not about sex. I feel like it's about just you have a lot of love to give and you don't get jealous, which is hard.
Oh, yeah.
That's really hard. I couldn't imagine. Like, I don't get jealous, but I don't want to share either.
One of the big things is, like, it really makes you address where your jealousy is coming from. And rarely is it ever having to do with that person or that relationship.
So what have you found out about yourself?
I know that, my jealousy came from having abandonment issues from childhood.
Okay.
And so once I was able to, actually dig through all of the emotions and find the root cause, then I was able to, build myself up to a better place. And when you're a better place with yourself, you can be a better place with whomever you're with.
Right. That makes sense. That's cathartic, and it's awesome to be able to figure that out about yourself. I personally couldn't, I don't think I can try the poly thing. No. I don't, like I said, I don't really get jealous as long as everything is communicated. I love you, you love me, you're going to come home to me. If people are going to flirt with you, you're going to flirt with people. That's fine, as long as, like, I'm sleeping next to you at night.
That's low-key poly right there.
But you can't go and fuck somebody else, though. I'm the kind of person that, like, I only have eyes for one. If I'm with somebody, everybody else doesn't exist. But I don't want to share. Is that too complicated? I just can't do it. We can fuck somebody together.
That's where communication comes in, especially strong, is communicating that, even though other things are happening, our relationship is still solid.
Right.
And so, you communicate, I'm not going anywhere, this doesn't affect us.
Right.
It's just wrong to place all of my wants and desires on one person.
Okay. I mean, I get that. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like you can do it with a sex thing, but feelings cannot be involved.
Well, and see, that would be part of your framework. Like you could, set it up however it works for you. And so every single poly relationship is different.
But I feel like females, they catch feelings so easily, you know what I mean? So, like, whenever I'm in a threesome, there's going to be a threesome episode coming up soon. No feelings are allowed. I have to be there. And those are just the rules that I set if we have any kind of, like, threesome play. But I was dating somebody a while ago, like, years and years ago, who couldn't follow the rules, was hanging out with this girl, like, and doing stuff with her, like, riding motorcycles while I was at work one day. And I was like, and I found out that they were texting each other all the time, and I'm just like...
And see, that's breaking the structure.
You can't break the rules. I set these rules, don't break them. So,
I'm going to have a little fun with this.
Okay.
Have you ever been in a relationship?
Yeah.
And had a friend at the same time?
Yeah.
That's basically poly.
Oh, God. No, that's not the same thing.
Do you care for your friends?
I care for my friends,
Do you have feelings for your friends?
Yes.
Can you maintain that relationship and a romantic relationship at the same time?
Yes, but that's different.
How? Are they meeting different needs for you?
Yeah. Bite me. I mean... Hold on, let me come up with something. I hate you. Hold on. I mean, that brings up another thing, too. Like, I have had significant others who have been jealous of a friend of mine, you know?
Oh, yeah, and that happens, too. And it's something that you have to talk through and figure out, and, you know...
Right, like the girl that I'm talking to now texted me and asked me if me and you were having sex.
Right.
And I was like, no, we're not having sex. That's not a thing. But it was kind of cool to know that she was a little jealous.
Exactly. You had to have that communication and reassure her. And let her know that, you know, just because you have this relationship, it does not affect your relationship with her.
Right, exactly.
And I in a nutshell, that's poly.
No, it's not. You're expanding this nutshell. No, it's not. No, you're in like a whole like Kong now. No.
One of the ways I like to explain it, it's like having more than one child. Just because you have another child doesn't mean you have less love for the other children that come into your life.
But you have a favorite.
Well, no, I love them all. I love everybody for who they are, and you know
what they bring to
our relationship, and that is unique for every single person.
I get that, but you have to admit that friendship is different than a relationship.
How?
It's deeper. It's a deeper connection. Like,
okay, why is it deeper than a relationship?
No. A relationship is deeper than a friendship.
But have you had friends longer than you've had relationships?
Yeah, my best friend in Oakland, I love her to death. She is my ride or die. Right. And we'll grow old together and be roller skating together when we're 80 years old.
And so is that not a deep relationship?
Yeah, but I don't want to have sex with her. Sorry.
That doesn't matter. It's still a relationship.
Yeah, she's my homegirl.
Right.
But I'm not going to have sex with her.
And
she's not...
Not all poly relationships are based on sex.
So basically what you're saying is that we're all living a poly life, we just don't know it.
Yeah.
We're just putting too much pressure on it. And
I think that's the root of a lot of problems.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Still don't want to do it. I like just my one and setting my rules and following the rules. I feel like if I were to try the whole poly thing, I feel like it's a big risk or like a big gamble. Like, I know how I am and I know how I feel.
Isn't life a big risk and a big
Oh,
gamble?
woman, yeah, getting in my car every day is a big gamble. Blah, 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 blah. But
biggest rewards are from when you leave your comfort zone.
True. However, I'm 35 years old. I'm single. I ain't getting any younger. I ain't getting any cuter. If I find somebody that I'm really, really happy with and I want to spend the rest of my life with, I do not want to take the risk. Maybe down the road we can talk about certain things, because I won't do a threesome with somebody right away. I will do a threesome with somebody down the road once we have established a foundation, a really good foundation.
And that is totally legit.
I don't know right now, just thinking about it, just because I know that where I'm at right now. I had my relationship a couple years ago. I had my single time. I had my fun. And now I'm ready for a relationship now. And I feel like if I find that, I would be too scared to risk it and to mess something up. Because I was in a relationship with that person who got jealous that I orgasmed harder with the other man than I did with him. I think it's given me a little bit of PTSD, thinking that something bad can happen and we're gonna...
And there again, having those conversations before that situation.
I did!
Once you experience those issues, you have the opportunity to examine where they're coming from. And rarely is it with the people in the situation.
I get that. I think I'm understanding a little bit more. So I think that it would be something that I would maybe one day discuss with somebody down the line if I'm either married or in a long-term relationship and it was like maybe 5 years down the road.
Yeah.
But not something right away.
To maybe turn this a little bit, have you ever dated more than one person at the same time?
Not with them knowing about it.
Well, why didn't you let them know about it?
Because I wasn't sure this was in my 20s. It's not now. I wasn't sure which one I liked more. So I dated multiple people because I wasn't sure which one I liked more.
Now, did you have feelings for
both people? Absolutely. And I do think it's possible to love more than one person at the same time. However, I don't want to hurt anybody. I would be traumatized if I made somebody cry or if I hurt somebody's feelings or broke somebody's heart. Like, that would just ruin me. And I don't want to take that risk.
Well, which is completely understandable. And you really have to learn how to communicate what you're feeling and your emotions to the people involved.
I feel like that's just like a lesbian nutshell. Like, there's a nutshell again. I feel like lesbian relationships are just like feelings and emotions and everything.
Exactly.
All the time. It's sometimes it can be exhausting and sometimes it's a relief. Because when I dated men, it was so hard to
gauge what's going on.
Talk about what you want to talk about and bring things up. You have to be strategic. Here's a beer, huh? You want to talk?
Right.
I made dinner. You want to talk? Oh, okay. You have to really pick your battles. But with females, it's like, let's talk. I'm like, again? Okay, we kind of went on a tangent there. I hope that gave you guys a little bit of an understanding of what it's like to be in a poly relationship. Try it out. If you have any questions, comment down below. Please don't forget to subscribe and give me a big thumbs up, share this with your friends. Also, if you saw my last video, you saw that I did a review on a toy from BuzzLoveShop.com.
Very sexy things.
Very sexy things. They are awesome, awesome people. Go to BuzzLoveShop.com. I'll put the link down below. And let me know if there are any toys online that you want me to try out and do another review on. It's fun. Please no anal. I won't do it. It's just not a thing. Anyways, love you guys. Happy holidays. Happy orgasms. And yeah. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.